It's starting to look lots like Christmas. I mean, not really, but... Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. And this week is a bit hectic, first of all, because, well, I'm not home. I mean, I am home in Slovakia, so I will not post videos that often. So it's a bit mess, but I just sat down and I decided that I'll film a little video. If you're new here, then hi, my name is Nykolla. I mostly do like simple, easy, quick makeup looks, natural looking, and I also do a bit of vlogging, and I am updating you because I'm writing a book and I'm also translating a book. Anyway, if you would like to watch any type of video, if it's book regarding or makeup regarded, I will put two links right here. And yeah, so I will not talk any longer and let's get into today's video. So I already prepped my face. I mean, I put moisturizer on, and that is from Anatomicals, and it's called We Never Forget a Face Memorably Good Daily Moisturizer with SPF 15, and I'm just like testing it, and I'm wearing it every single day and I really like it, and it's also with SPF 15. So I don't want to say it, but I think this would be really good dupe for the Fenty one. It's a thicker formula, this one, than the Fenty one. This one has no scent whatsoever, and it's just really good. It feels really good on my skin. It doesn't break any foundation, so I don't know much about that brand, to be honest. For me, moisturizer is my primer, so I will go straight to foundation, skin tint. I use mostly skin tints because my skin type is dry, so that's why I use skin tints. So I'll be using today this Wet n Wild Bare Focus Tinted Hydrator, and I like to shake this thing a little bit. The problem is that I don't have any brushes with me, like any foundation brushes or anything like that, and that sucks. And I don't even have mirror, so I have to look in my viewfinder. I'm horrible. So I just like to apply a few dots on my face, and I'll take the sponge. This is from Rare Beauty, and I'll just dab that into the face. I said that I am not a fan actually of sponges, but I think this Rare Beauty one is the only sponge I own, to be honest. But at the same time, I really enjoy this sponge. I mean, it's really pricey, but sometimes I like to use the sponge from time to time, but I will always stick to brush, because brush is brush. It also says it has sheer to medium coverage, so it's definitely buildable, but I will keep it like this because I don't like to put that much of foundation, skin tint, whatever on my face. So that's it. Because today I woke up with a really not really pleasing under eyes, as you can see. I'll try to cover it a little bit with this W7 Go Concealer, and I have mine, I think, in the shade Fair. It looks like this. And I'll just dip the flat brush into it. I don't like to use thick concealers like that, because I think then my eyes crease too much when I use really thick products on my under eyes. Yeah, but like my under eyes and my nose, those two areas are the most driest on my face. And now I'm also missing my Fenty powder, which is horrible. I can't believe I forgot that one. Like, I have everything else. I picked products that I don't usually wear, and I forgot my powder. Concealer done. Skin tint done. Now I would usually go with my powder, but as I already said, I'll just do a bit with the sponge. As I already said, I forgot my Fenty powder, so we will be powder free today. But what I would usually do is just to powder definitely my under eyes with that powder, and just a tiny bit of the T-zone, like my chin here, because I sweat here a lot, bit on my forehead and my nose, just a tiny bit. These dogs are crazy today, I apologize. They are naughty and they like to play when I want to film a video, right, Marlo? After the powder and I like to do my brows. I always use like a shaping wax or like soap, whatever you have. Today I'll be using this Colourpop Tinted Feather Effect styling wax, and mine looks horrendous. I mean, I really apologize for this mess. As you can see, my brows, they don't have that much color. I always start from the front. I don't know why. I should not, because then the most color is on the front and not on the back. But I always have to do things the opposite way. And I always like to brush my brows up. I mean, this is my definitely signature look. When I do my brows, every time one of my brow is darker than the other one, and I can already tell that this one is darker than this one, I will try to kind of fix it, but I think I'll fail. So just, you know. Oh my god, I haven't dipped into this Colourpop shaping wax in so long. And, well, not that long actually, it's been just a few weeks. But it always amazes me. I think this would be really good dupe for the Patrick tab, because it also like really glues the brows on your face. Yeah, definitely this is a really good dupe for the Patrick tab. Oh my god, should I also film a video with dupes? Like, that would be so much fun, because I think I have some dupe products that I would like to mention in some video. So I just like to dip into bronzer, to be honest, to kind of give my eyes a bit of, like, give them a bit of life and not to be so bare without nothing. So that's why I'll be using this by Nykolla Sculpt and Bronze Powder in the shade Boundaries. Mine is a bit broken, but that's okay. And this is super soft bronzer to just kind of like give my eyelids a bit of color, nothing too crazy. But I always do this and I really like it, because then like my eyes are not so boring, you know, they have at least some color. Also, I'm filming in front of natural lighting because of course I couldn't bring my studio lights. That would be, I don't know how I would travel with those. So if the light is changing, then I apologize, but that's the nature, that's not me. I also put a tiny bit of the bronzer under, just really on the outer corner of the bottom lash line. I don't know how to say that. What I am really into lately is to put white shadow in my inner corners. I don't know why, but I really do love that. But first, I think I'll put the bronzer also on my cheeks. So I'm dipping into the same bronzer that we use for the eyes. Like these 3 years, I was not home for Christmas, so it would be so nice once, maybe next year, to go home for Christmas and to just have all the ceremony that we do when we have dinner. And oh, I kind of miss these things, you know, like maybe because before I took them like for granted, and now I'm just like, oh, I just miss these things, like what I would do to like experience that again with my fam. Sometimes I'm a bit nostalgic, to be honest. And speaking of nostalgia, I found the palette, the first palette I ever purchased from Revolution. I told you I still have it, and we'll be using it today. I know I should not, because it's a really old palette. I should not put that on my eyes. Do not do that. It's on my own risks. But I have to show you it. They don't sell this palette anymore, but it is the Revolution Flawless 4 palette, and this is it. And this is such a nostalgia, like I want to cry, to be honest. Like, this is how I started doing makeup in the first place. But I don't have any white shade, and this palette has. So it's a destiny. I have to use this shade today. And I also think like my bronzer on my eyelids is a bit boring. So I'll be using my blush, and I'll put that also on my eyelids a little bit, and I'll be using the soft powder blush from by Nykolla in the shade Pearl Treasure. And this is also really good dupe, I found out, but I will not tell you because I think I will do like a separate video with affordable dupes. But this has like a really tiny shimmers in it, and I think it would really like enhance my eyes, and also the sweatshirt and my scarf that I'm wearing today. So we'll be dipping into this blush, and I'll be using that on my eyelids as well to just give my eyes a bit more color. Oh, look at that already. Do you see how color it gave to my eyelids? Like completely different. So just a little bit pinky, to have something pink. But yeah, what I usually do is when I do my everyday type of makeup, I always dip into bronzer or blush, and I just put that on my eyelids. So that's basically what I'm doing today, but today I'm using also bronzer and also blush on my eyelids as well. But it's just, look at that, already different color, so it matches the scarf. So freaking cool. I put that blush also down, like right here. I'll put that blush on my cheeks as well. And this also is like a highlighter to me because of the shimmers that it has. And don't mind the brush that I'm using for this blush, because as I said, I don't have any brushes, and this is the only brush set that I have, and it's from by Nykolla as well. Yeah, like this also gives me like a highlighter, so it's like blush and highlighter in one, so I don't have to put on extra highlighter, which is good. Don't worry, I will blend that blush. I know it's too much. Press my sponge and see if that will work, because I don't have my foundation brush. See the glow? I love this blush. I'll be dipping into the white shade from the non-existing palette anymore. Put that into my inner corners, as I mentioned, because I love white inner corners. And it's just enhanced those eyes. It just gives completely different look to the eyes when you put that white color in your inner corners. It's like, I cannot even describe it. I just really love it. So we're getting to the lips, and for that I'll be using this Relove Superfill Lip Liner in the shade Sugar. Let's see what type of color that is. I just hope... Okay, it's pink nude. That's okay. Lip liner done. I mean, it's really creamy. It was only like €2. So I really like that, because it's not really sharp and like dry that most of cheap lip liners are. You know what I mean, like this, like the pencil ones. This one is super creamy, and I also really do like that color. I'm not gonna lie. It's not that type of color that I would usually use, because I'm more into like brown nudes, not into pink nudes, but I wanted to buy a pink nude because I don't own that much, and I really do like this color, and it also matches my sweatshirt, also the scarf and this whole look. So far so good. And for my lipstick, I don't know if this will match, but we're gonna try, and I'll be using the from Melt Cosmetics in the shade X. But let's apply it just in the center and see. Like, see, it matches the blush we're getting for the last step, and that is setting mist. And today I'll be using this Bronze Away to Fiji from Catrice, and I know this was limited edition, I don't think they do this anymore, but I brought this one because it's super small and it's cute. This is what I usually do, like for real, like this is it. Super simple and just easy. It's like a 5-6 minutes this gives me usually, and you already have it, also how it looks in front of natural lighting, because I don't have any lights today with me. So this is it. I really do love how the blush matches the lips, which was not even like, I didn't even plan that. Like the lip liner I was testing for the first time, like it's just like a complete coincidence. If you really enjoyed this video, you can give it a thumbs up. You can also subscribe to my channel, that helps me a lot and also keeps me motivated to do more content for you, because you deserve it. You can also follow me on Instagram if you would like to. I post there still makeup, but now I also post more about my book. That would also help me a lot if you would follow me on Instagram. Yeah, I hope you really did enjoy this video, and so I guess I'll see you in the next one, right? So bye guys.